Please forgive my sound. I noticed my wireless microphone that I was using is broken and I need to order a new one. So I just have the microphone on the camera to use for now. But it was pointed out to me that I forgot to talk about my dash panel that I made. I actually spent a lot of time getting this template made. You had to take out a couple of screws on the gauge cluster and figure out how to reach them with these tabs. But this is how this works. This just all bends up and it ends up in the shape of the dash panel that I have up there. So ultimately it looks a little bit about like that. And I just transferred this to a piece of metal and cut it out. So those little tabs here reach all the way down to this screw, and those are pretty much the only mounting locations I could find on this gauge cluster housing to attach this thing. But that's pretty much the way it worked out. I put a toggle switch on the side of it rather than putting it on the key. That way I could charge my phone while the bike is off. And I have a standard 12 volts jack there, and I have USB jacks there. So this thing turned out to be a lot more work than what I was prepared for. If I was, to make this for somebody, I would have to charge just hundreds of dollars because it's so time consuming. I probably spent 3 hours just putting that paper template together, and then probably 3 or 4 more hours bending it up, painting it, and wiring up this thing. If I had it to do over again, I would have gotten a single 12 volt plug and just bent a tab and put it, somewhere. You could put it on the triple clamp, or you could even put it on the handlebar control mounting bolts. You just bend up a tab here and mount it onto there. It would have been so much easier. It'd be, 10-15 minute install instead of a whole day that it took to make this. Like I said in a previous video, I had thought about mounting it to these bolts here, but then the gauge cluster would have hit it. I tried it that way and moved the bars, and there's just no way I was going to get that kind of clearance. So in summary, it is a pretty nice looking dash mod, but I just don't think it's worth the work. But if you'd like to make it, you can find my email address in the show description and drop me a line and I'll send you a scan of the template itself, and that will save you a ton of work. Thanks for watching.